He broke the seal, and with it broke his restraint. Words once written in love now burned like poison on his hands. The same hand that once held her heart now trembled with rage. The Queen's name had become his curse. Anne walked alone through the morning mist, where whispers hid behind every breath, the air heavy, as if England itself held its breath. Somewhere in that silence, her fate was already being written. There were eyes in every corridor, and mouths behind every smile. Once they bowed to her crown, now they waited for her fall. Even her reflection no longer felt her own. In the darkness, ink became weapon. Confessions were forged. Before sins were ever spoken, men of faith turned fear into scripture and sealed her downfall in candlelight. Then came the echo of armor, boots against stone, prayers against silence. The Queen of England was no longer a wife, but a sentence to be read aloud. She turned and saw no God, only men. The light in her eyes met the shadow of the crown, and in that breath, Anne Boleyn understood. Love had built the very cage she could never escape. The river carried her, not as a queen, but as a prisoner of her own crown. The tower waited in silence, its walls remembering every cry that power ever swallowed. And as dawn broke, the wind itself refused to speak her name. 2 torches marked her path. Each step echoed like confession. The gate opened, not to freedom, but to history's cruelest room. Behind her, the world was still. Before her, only judgment remained. In the cold stone light, Anne bowed her head, not to beg, but to remember. Every sin they named was once a promise she believed, and still, her hands did not tremble. One tear fell, not for herself, but for the child, who would grow up learning her name in whispers. She was not broken.